Hey guys, Linus here with an urgent message about the recent iOS 18.3 update. If you own an iPhone, listen up. Apple just slipped in a new feature called Apple Intelligence, and it's enabled by default. This thing is causing a stir, and for good reason. Some are even calling it dangerous. I'm here to break it down for you. We're talking potential privacy issues, storage problems, and even misinformation. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't your typical software update, it's something you need to address right away. Stick around and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Alright, so let's dive deeper into what exactly is going on with this iOS 18.3 update. Apple Intelligence is a new feature that Apple has introduced, and while it sounds like a cool futuristic addition, it comes with a lot of baggage. First off, Apple Intelligence is designed to learn from your behavior and usage patterns. It collects data on how you use your phone, the apps you frequently open, and even the websites you visit. This data is then used to make your iPhone experience more personalized. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. The problem here is that this feature is enabled by default, meaning that unless you go into your settings and turn it off, Apple is collecting a lot of data about you without your explicit consent. This raises significant privacy concerns. Imagine all your personal information, your habits, and your preferences being stored and analyzed. It's a goldmine for advertisers and potentially harmful if it falls into the wrong hands. Now let's talk about storage. Apple Intelligence requires a considerable amount of storage space to function effectively. It needs to store all that data it collects, and this can quickly eat up your phone's storage. If you're someone who already struggles with limited storage space, this could be a big issue. You might find yourself having to delete photos, apps, or other important files just to make room for this feature. And then there's the issue of misinformation. Apple Intelligence uses algorithms to predict what you might be interested in or what you might want to see. However, these algorithms are not perfect. They can sometimes present you with information that is not accurate or even misleading. This can be particularly dangerous in today's world where misinformation is rampant. You could end up making decisions based on incorrect information, which could have serious consequences. So, what can you do about it? First, go into your settings and turn off Apple Intelligence if you don't want Apple collecting your data. It's a simple step that can protect your privacy. Second, keep an eye on your storage space. Regularly check to see how much space Apple Intelligence is using and delete unnecessary data if needed. Lastly, be cautious about the information you receive through this feature. Always double-check facts and don't rely solely on what Apple Intelligence presents to you. In conclusion, while the iOS 18.3 update brings some exciting new features, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides. Apple Intelligence, in particular, is something that requires careful consideration. By taking a few simple steps, you can protect your privacy, manage your storage, and ensure that you're not misled by inaccurate information. Stay informed and stay safe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. So, what is Apple Intelligence anyway? You might have heard the term floating around in tech circles or seen it mentioned in the latest Apple keynote. But what does it really mean for you, the everyday user? In a nutshell, it's Apple's new AI assistant. But calling it just an AI assistant doesn't do it justice. It's a sophisticated blend of machine learning, natural language processing, and advanced algorithms designed to make your life easier. It's designed to learn your habits and preferences to provide a more personalized iPhone experience. Imagine your phone knowing when you usually leave for work and suggesting the best route based on current traffic conditions, or reminding you to call your mom on her birthday without you having to set a reminder. Sounds pretty cool on paper, right? The idea is to create a seamless, intuitive experience that feels almost like your phone is an extension of yourself. It's not just about convenience, it's about creating a more human-like interaction with your device. Apple claims it can automate tasks, summarize notifications, and even predict your needs. For instance, if you usually order coffee at 8 a.m., Apple Intelligence might suggest placing your order as you approach your favorite cafe. Or, if you have a meeting scheduled, it could automatically set your phone to Do Not Disturb mode. Imagine getting a notification digest that tells you the important stuff without all the clutter. Instead of sifting through dozens of notifications, you get a concise summary of what matters most to you. This could be a game changer for productivity and focus. That's the idea, at least. The potential for Apple Intelligence to streamline your digital life is enormous. It promises to take the hassle out of managing your daily tasks and information overload. But as we're about to see, there are some serious downsides. While the technology is impressive, it's not without its flaws. privacy concerns, the accuracy of predictions, and the potential for over-reliance on AI are just a few of the issues that need to be addressed. So, is Apple Intelligence the future of smart technology or just another tech fad? Let's dive deeper to find out. One of the biggest issues with Apple Intelligence is its storage footprint. This thing is a storage hog. It needs to store a ton of your data locally to learn your habits and personalize your experience. We're talking gigabytes of data here, people. If you're already running low on storage, this update could be a real pain. Imagine getting the dreaded storage almost full notification because of an AI assistant. Not cool, Apple, not cool. But wait, there's more. Remember those handy-dandy notification summaries? Yeah, they're not so handy when they start feeding you misinformation. Because Apple Intelligence is still in its early stages, it's prone to errors. People have reported getting inaccurate summaries about important events like flight cancellations and meeting changes. Imagine missing your flight because of a faulty AI summary. That's a recipe for disaster. Section 5. Privacy Nightmare. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Privacy. Apple Intelligence has access to a treasure trove of your personal data. We're talking your location, browsing history, contacts, and even your photos. Apple claims this data is anonymized and encrypted, but it's still a major concern. Do we really want an AI assistant snooping through our digital lives? It's a slippery slope, and I'm not comfortable with it. Section 6. Tech experts sound off. I'm not the only one who's worried. Tech experts around the world are raising red flags about Apple Intelligence. Privacy advocates are concerned about the potential for misuse of personal data. Security researchers are warning about potential vulnerabilities that could be exploited by hackers. The general consensus seems to be proceed with caution. This technology is still unproven, and the risks may outweigh the benefits for many users. Section 7. Disable Apple Intelligence now. In this section, we're going to walk you through the steps to disable Apple Intelligence on your iPhone. Many users have expressed concerns about privacy and data security, and it's important to know how to take control of your device. The good news is, you can disable Apple Intelligence if you're not comfortable with it. This feature, while designed to enhance your user experience, can sometimes feel intrusive. By turning it off, you can ensure that your personal data remains private and secure. It's buried deep in the settings, but I'll show you exactly where to find it. Many users find it challenging to locate this option, but with our step-by-step guide, you'll be able to do it in no time. First, open the Settings app on your iPhone. This is the app with the gear icon, usually found on your home screen. If you can't find it, you can always use the search function by swiping down on your home screen and typing Settings. Then tap on your Apple ID at the top of the screen. This is where all your personal information and settings are stored. You'll see your name and profile picture here. Next, select Privacy and Security. This section contains all the settings related to your privacy and data security. It's crucial to familiarize yourself with these options to maintain control over your personal information. Then scroll down to Apple Intelligence. This feature uses machine learning to provide personalized experiences, but it also collects a lot of data. If you're not comfortable with this, it's best to turn it off. Finally, toggle the switch off. This will disable Apple Intelligence and stop it from collecting and using your data. You might notice some changes in how your device functions, but your privacy will be better protected. Boom! You've successfully disabled Apple Intelligence and regained control of your data. Now you can use your iPhone with peace of mind, knowing that your personal information is safe and secure. Remember, it's always a good idea to review your privacy settings regularly to ensure that your data remains protected. Section 8. Spread the word. That's it for now, folks. Stay safe out there and be sure to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread awareness about this potentially dangerous feature. Until next time, this is Linus reminding you to stay curious and always question everything.